I'm Dave Reed at Sailing World Magazine. We are here to check out the Zircon blocks with Matt Schmidt, Ravi Parent. What is the special sauce inside this thing?
Well, let's take a look. We've got the sheave and the bearings that we use inside our newest blocks. Take a look here. This is our Zircon ball bearing block, or ball bearing sheave.
To the balls, the zirconium, what makes them so special?
So it comes down to the material itself, zirconium or ceramic. It's a very, very hard material. It's an extremely high compression load material compared to Torlon or Delrin or even any of the stainless bearing materials. It's a very polished material, so it will run very smooth compared to a stainless or any of the plastic bearings.
But you've also, the race as well and everything else has to be ceramic as well. I mean, I imagine it would chew through sheaves and stuff.
Yeah, so we take a bearing that has an inner and outer race as well as the ball, all from ceramic. So you've got the same materials running on each other, smooth and polished and well fit to each other. And then we package it inside of a plastic sheave, similar to what we do with our carbo blocks.
Ravi, what has been your experience with the Zircon blocks so far in the boats that you've used them on?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, the first place I really used them, aside from the GP main sheet on the Necro 17 and the F18, was here in the A-class, in the main sheet system especially. You find that these boats tend to come with, just standard blocks that have, maybe Delrin bearings or something like that. When we put these ceramics in, I can really feel it in my arms and in the fatigue, but also in that really sensitive feel you have in the main sheet. It's a pretty massive difference.
Were you burning through blocks before you added the ceramics?
It wasn't really the blocks that I was burning through more than it was my arms and my teammates and whoever's trimming the sail. When I was using less efficient blocks, I would find that my biceps were really the first thing to kind of wear out after a day of sailing. Now that we've added these ceramic blocks in there, I've started to shift that fatigue more into my forearms, really from the holding power, because that's the next step of development. Once we become efficient with the trimming, we need to make sure the line actually stays put when we don't want to trim it. So it's really actually balanced out my sailing sessions and allowed me to sail more time on the water.
Ooh, more time on the water means more speed in the end, right?
Absolutely.
So the most efficient boat on the planet, I guess other than an AC-75 or something like that, is the A-class catamaran. Efficiency is key, and you got it all buried in the main sheet system. You want to give us a look?
Yeah,
what's under the hood here?
Let's tip it over and take a look.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah, so here we're using it in the 12-to-1 Cascade main sheet. It's 6-to-1 under the trampoline and then a 2-to-1 just above the rear beam. So here we're using a Zircon 40mm double block, a single block, and a double with a becket. So it's effectively making this a triple block, but the nice part about having the one with the becket, you can soft attach the single, and here I've staggered them by 90 degrees, which actually allows a little bit nicer of a running angle through the system so the lines don't cross. It's a bit of a, as you can tell, it's a bit of a mess down here, but I promise it's organized chaos, and having a little bit of a feature here where we can alternate the blocks really helps that out.
So if you had the key to the Harken stockroom, would you put Zircon blocks everywhere on this boat?
That's a great question. The short answer is no. It's really more driven towards handheld lines and sheets, things that control sails, and of course other applications. You can actually see here, it's not the end block in my main sheet system. Here we have a Ratchmatic block here with a higher grip sheave, just to add a little bit more holding power. When you add efficiency to these blocks, the wear and the load on the body transfers from the trimming force to the holding power. So here we've actually been testing out getting that 180-degree turn on this block, and then just having the 90-degree deflection on the flip-flop on the trampoline. Sometimes, at the last ACAT Worlds, I actually used another Zircon prototype block here and used a higher grip ratchet up here. So, these are sort of the experiments we're having at this phase of the usage.
So all this Zircon stuff is new. Where do I find these blocks these days?
So Zircon blocks are going to be available at any of your Harken dealers, distributors, anywhere around the globe. The 40 product's already shipping worldwide, and the 57 product is coming in the next few weeks.
Okay, enough about all the theory of the efficiency of these Zircon blocks. I think the best way to do is we should probably go sailing and see how efficient you can make these blocks look.